Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. We are in Butterfly Valley again, and we're working on our otter enclosure today. So last episode we finished off the African habitat over here, and we started building this interesting looking otter place. A whole load of water, a nice bridge over the middle here, and then this path around the outside to actually create the edge of the habitat. So let's just crack straight on. So what I want to do in here is a big water feature. Oh, I do love these wheels. I love the idea of having that at the top. I'm just going to plonk that over there first, just so it's there, you know. So this is the stuff that I wanted to use because I just think it just looks cool. So basically I need this coming into the water like that. I'm going to line that up right, which I've done, and then I might go with one of these longer ones leading into it. So something like that, and bring it right down. So you don't need, like, that's got the splash at the bottom. But obviously I don't want the waterfall being that tall, so you don't need it. You can just have that, which is what I want. I could probably even shrink it more. In fact, you know what? I might not use the splash here and put my own splash. So actually, let's just combine these first. Let's see, because if I move that down enough, then the splash will disappear, because actually it's going to look a bit over the top if it's that tall. I think it works fine like that, and then I can kind of disguise the splash here and put more splash at the top or whatever. So yeah, let's go with this. So let's get another layer on here. So I want to kind of curve it around and then make it look like this, I guess, is sticking out of the building here. I think that would look really nice. So something like that, and then maybe just one last one. Something like that. So then let's have a look. If I can make it this, I mean, it's a bit over the top, isn't it? But I don't know, I might be able to make it look half decent. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is quite mahoosive, isn't it? Okay, no, let's leave that. That's fine. I don't need that. I think I can make this look good. What I'd like to do is actually make it so the animals can get up onto it as well, which is easier said than done because their traversable areas aren't great on these things, unfortunately. I'm not bothered if the animals can't get to this little area back here. So the tricky thing now is to disguise it whilst making it accessible. So you want to try and hide all these side bits. It's not the easiest thing to do. I've done this many times, and it's always tricky. But then what you can do is have, for example, a piece like this, like that. You see, it has a nice slope so that the animals can walk up that. Right, and then here, it's going to have to be quite chunky stuff, I think, up here. I mean, you've got this kind of thing that you could do. I suppose I could could use some thinner bits like this to actually kind of hide the edge. And then some bits like this down below here. As long as the animals can't disappear, that's going to be fine, I think. Create some little alcoves. And then once you've got some foliage on there, it won't look as fake, I suppose, as it does now. I don't mind if this kind of blends into the building a bit. That's fine. It's tricky just coming up with a little sort of a pattern so that it doesn't look too repetitive. But it's surprising once you get the foliage on, then it will suddenly look so much better. Let's just hide this back bit. So this whole area here really can just be hidden with rocks. That's fine. And then you want to get rocks coming up underneath here as well. Obviously I'll have to check their traversable areas and make sure that the otters can't escape on the rocks, but I would like them to be able to get up onto here. Oh yes, and then again just cover all the gaps at the back here with rocks. What have we got here? Let's go with a couple of these maybe. Lovely. Let's just fill the gaps at the back. Nearly there. Beautiful. Right, now let's just see what their area is. Oh, look at that. They can go right up on there, and they can even come down into these bits if they want to, but they can't escape. That's the main thing. I mean, they can. It says they can, but that's great. If they can climb up on all of these as well, that's fantastic. I don't know if they will, but they can. Why are they hungry? Look, they've been fed. Do they need like a special? I wonder if they need a special feeding thing in there just so that they can get the food in the right place. No, sorry, wrong one. Let's go with a large food tray. Okay, let's give them a large food tray over there. And let's give them a water trough over there. Nice, right, now back to our rocks. There we go, last little bit to fill in there. And then I think what I'll do is get some rocks under there to kind of hide that splash. And then I can always add on more splash, can't I? Lovely. Right, just bear with me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that gap. Well, actually, hopefully there wasn't a gap there, because I would have edited the two bits together. I heard my baby crying. She was trying to sleep, so I just wanted to go and check. But it's okay, Mummy is taking care of it. Right, so that's good for the rock work around there. That will look lovely. Once I get some trees and bushes and things around it as well, that will look really nice. But I also want to do the rocks here. So what I'm looking at doing is maybe leaving a tunnel here for the animals to have gone through, you know, and then sort of making it look like you know, like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm multitasking my brain and my mouth, and it just doesn't work sometimes. I'm going to blame baby brain. Yeah, making it look like, you know, so they've got a tunnel here, sort of thing, and then I don't know. I don't think this side I can do the same. I don't think it's quite going to work, but I wonder what have I got that's upright. That's not. Let's just. Yeah, I need. No, that's not going to work. I might have to go with something like this over this side. Kind of fill the gaps in a bit. Again, this rock work like this never quite looks right until you've covered the foliage as well. I've got an otter sleeping under there, which isn't good. Don't really want to hide him, but I'm kind of gonna have to, I think. If he will sleep in a silly position. Come on, Mr. Otter, out of the way. So the main thing is to at least make it look like the rocks are, you know, realistic. You know, like they're not hovering or anything like that. Great. Now let's just check. Yeah, great. So they can walk under there, under this bit, and they can still come under this bit here. We've got an otter exploring the water there as well. Great. Okay. Very happy with that. Right. Cool. So that's your basics. Now let's look at decorating the waterfall, shall we? So I want to get some nice bushes in. Now the obvious one is this. You know I'm going to use this because it just you know me and my arrowwood. I can't help myself. It just works in every situation. But in this case, it's going to be combined with some other really nice stuff, I reckon. I don't mind the odd little bit of this scattered around. See, I definitely need something here, don't I? Kind of, yeah, like disguising this this sort of flat edge here. So I'm just thinking, yeah, see from here you can get a really nice view of the waterfall. It's not going to be so good actually from up here, but that's fine. You can't have perfect views from every angle, so I don't mind that. Let's get some brambles. So a few brambles kind of scattered up over here. I think I'm going to try and squeeze in a couple of trees somehow. I don't think I want too much colour really around here. I think foliage tends to work best around areas like this. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I need really there. And then what I'm thinking is, that's cool. I definitely feel like I want a fallen log somewhere, because I just think fallen logs and running water just look good. I know that's going to block off a traversable area, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I just think it looks cool. Right, and then we need a nice looking plant, or tree rather. That's quite a nice looking thing. Let's see. Could that be sort of kind of growing in the top here? Let's come out and have a look. I don't mind that. Don't mind it. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not. It's amazing how quickly you can change your mind. The mangrove trees, I think, is probably the one I was thinking of. Let's go down. I think that's what they're called, mangrove. Where are they? Oh, hang on, mangrove apple. Actually, yeah, that wasn't what I was thinking of. Actually, what was I thinking of? No, not that one. Mangrove. No, it wasn't mangrove. Although that one does look pretty cool for potentially growing up here somewhere. Just wondering, maybe, yeah, facing more sort of over the water. Actually, that does look good. No, what was the one I was thinking of then? There's one that grows. Oh, here it is. Look, oh, it is a mangrove. It's a coastal mangrove. So you get the roots on these ones, which just look great, kind of hanging over the rocks. So I could have something here, or right on this end one. Let's take a look from all angles. Yeah, okay, that's cool. And from up here. Excellent. Okay, let's check their areas, make sure there's still a bit of option for them. Yeah, there's not. That's the problem. It means they can't actually go up in the water. I wonder if that is because of that log. Let's have a look. No, okay, it wasn't the log. Interesting. What is it? What have I put down that's blocking them? I wonder if it's the common saltwort. It is. Ah, there we go. Brilliant. So now they can still go up there. I have to remember that. That common saltwort is a blocker. But that's fantastic. Look at that. They can still get up there and go everywhere. Excellent. I'm really happy with that. I think that looks good. Is it finished? Probably not. I'm just wondering if I just want to sink. Yes, look at that. That's going to work really nice, isn't it? I often do this because these rocks just they kind of finish off these water areas really well like this. Just little finishing touches like that, I think, just make it look so much nicer. Right then, very happy with that. Let's just get a splash going down here. So I can never remember what this is. Water jet splash. Hang on. No. Ah, waterfall. No, not murky bottom, just normal bottom. Okay, let's just get this in the right place. It looks a bit big, but if I take that back, yeah, there we go. That's a bit of a good splash, isn't it? I usually, when I have this, I create like a little vent bit at the top here, but because I've got all the overgrowth, I think I'm going to leave that and just leave it up to your imagination as to where it comes from. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm just going to do a little bit more bushwork over the back here, because obviously this rock work here just looks a bit too unfinished, doesn't it? So let's just get a bit of decoration on here. Again, I don't want to go over the top. I do want it to look nice from sort of here, you see. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Obviously I've still got this side to do, and I'll do that very similar, but as you come up here, let's just have a look. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Cool, so that is our waterfall done, so very happy with that. And then I think I'll do basically, you know, same sort of theme around these rock areas here as well. I mean, if something works, why not repeat it? I need to do a bit more rock work actually just coming under here. But yeah, for now, let's just continue with this. Obviously, we've got some big gaps, so I'll get them filled in with something else, some nice bushes. So we can definitely get some brambles in here. These fill these gaps in very nicely. Something a bit more colourful, I think, as well. This one doesn't need as much actually because of the way I've arranged the rocks. It kind of looks pretty good as it is, but I will try and get something a bit more colourful, I think, on these ones. I could even get, yeah, maybe, let's just see if there's a relatively small one of them that can work in there, can't it? Yeah, don't mind that. Maybe a little bit kind of over here as well, just poking through. A little bit under here. Excellent. I'll do a little bit over around this one as well. But yeah, certainly that one doesn't need as much. Let's just get a little sort of dead looking thing hanging out over the water there, I reckon. I do love these. I feel like I want one of these somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Do you know what I might do actually? I might create a little bridge here for the animals as well. That would look kind of cool coming over here. You know, I'm just gonna get one of them there. I don't know why. I just feel like that splash of orange just looks nice. Okay, how do I think these are looking? Do you know what it needs? It needs the good old bit of bracken, I reckon. That's what this is missing, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get a couple of small ones. That's nice, yeah, I like that. And I don't think these upset the traversable areas either, so you can definitely get away with them. Kind of just scattered around. I'll probably put some more down later, but for now let's keep going with whatever comes into my head, which in this case is some kind of little bridge coming over here, or maybe even a big stone one. Let's see if I can make this work. Now I'm going to start it as a single one and just see if that works at all. Not yet, but I reckon if I double it, just about, they can certainly get on from this end. This end doesn't connect, so I wonder if I just need to just bring the whole thing up and maybe across a bit. There we go. We created a bridge, and they can still swim underneath it as well. That's cool. And I like that it looks a little bit, oh look at that, he's using it already. Looks a little bit higgledy-piggledy as well, you know, like it's been there for a while. It's got, you know, it's got this big fern growing over one end of it. I don't mind that. I think that looks pretty funky. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Cool, this is coming together nicely, isn't it? Right, so what else did I say we needed? We needed a whole load of rock work over this end. So let's get in here. And let's start kind of here, I think. And then, yeah, this underneath bit is a bit tricky, but hopefully I can just kind of fill it like that. And then we've got all sorts of bits to try and hide here. Again, I can largely use foliage to do this. But yeah, I need to make enough of a barrier like that that the otters themselves are trapped in there. I think that probably needs to be, yeah, even higher, I would say there, possibly even there as well. And then this bit, obviously I can just get some rocks in and the rest can just be filled with foliage. So something like that. I feel like this edge here kind of looks like it would have some rocks on it. Just a little bit like that. Great. Now let's just double check. Let's see. It does say that they can climb up on them, unfortunately. Yeah, they are good climbers, aren't they, otters? So yeah, it's not a big surprise. It's a shame that they can get out over these fences, but they haven't done it yet, so hopefully they won't. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it. As long as I make it look good, I'm happy with that. I don't think they're going to escape. So let's just do a little bit of work here. Get these looking nice. Let's go big. Big and bushy, that's how I like it. Lovely. And a little bit more bramble work. Let's get that gap there filled with a bramble. Let's go for a little bit of colour actually here. Let's get the... Now, is this going to work? No. I do like this, but yeah, maybe it needs to be their little bushy version. There you go, I can get some down in these gaps. Just poking through a bit. Don't know what the otters are doing there, but that's fine. Oh, wild hedgerow, that's a new one. Don't remember seeing that before. It's amazing what you discover when you get these, well, the new downloads, and then suddenly you see something that you haven't seen before. Oh, okay, so the otter is jumping on the rocks a bit here. That's fine. I don't think they're going to escape. I don't mind if they climb on the rocks a little bit. I mean, obviously it's not entirely realistic, but hey ho. Oh, he disappeared. I hope he hasn't got stuck. Oh no, there he is. He's made it back. He's okay. He's just hopping around. I'm sure he'll hop back into his pen in a minute. Oh look, they're all going to come up here. It's fine. It's fine. This is not an ultra realistic zoo, let's be honest. But it looks good, doesn't it? Well, I hope it does. So yeah, it's all good. Right, so they can still go under there. Yeah, so that's all good. It's all looking good. I'm really happy with this. I love this little bridge. They're using that all the time. That's fantastic. So on the whole, that is all looking good. I think what I'll do is I probably need to get another little keeper hut somewhere nearby, so they're not having to walk too far. I'm just trying to remember where the last keeper hut section was. It's over there, isn't it? So yeah, I think what I'll do, let's do that now actually, just so that it's in and I don't forget about it. I'll just get another little keeper hut in here if I can connect it right on the corner. There we go. It opens this pathway out nicely as well, so it just gives the otter keepers somewhere that they can get to really quickly, and then I'll decorate that at the end. Cool, so this is all looking really nice now. Our waterfall over here. The bridge itself is decent. I do wish you could do better things with the pathing when you do a bridge. I'd love this to look less solid, and you can almost make it like a rope bridge or something, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. It looks solid, which is, you know, sensible and realistic, I guess. What I plan to do when I do my next zoo, when I have stuff like this, I essentially in my next zoo I want to customize as much as I can. So custom fencing and stuff like that as well, you know, custom buildings. And I will put more time and effort into doing, like, covering up these things with new materials and trying to really customize everything, which is very time consuming. It might not be the most exciting thing to watch, but I'll try and keep it entertaining. You know, I do what I can. I try to be light-hearted about these things and keep you entertained with my I don't know, I was going to say my wit and personality then, but that's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? I like to think that you sort of listen to what I'm saying as well as watch what I do. Hey, I don't know. You guys let me know. But anyway, I'm really happy with how this otter's habitat is coming along. So let me know what you think about that as well. And I'll continue it and finish it in the next episode. And if you've got any more suggestions on what animals you want me to put into the zoo, then please do let me know, because yeah, it's growing nicely, isn't it? Actually, we are expanding out quite nicely. So I'll head back in this direction next, probably try and sort of build up around the exhibit area here. But yeah, let's leave it there for now. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, then please do hit the like button. That really helps the channel out. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next episode, where we'll get this otter habitat finished. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.